Alright, so Storm Channels was organised by Ted Whitaker, a representative of the Aotearoa Digital Arts Network, and myself, Charlotte, from the interim. Pretty much in celebration of the dedicated community of independent artists working in Otipoti, Dunedin. It was pretty much organised online because I was actually living in Singapore at the time and Ted was living in Brooklyn, so that was pretty cool. It opened on the Friday night with Dirt's project Space Between by Tiong Wen Ting. Ting's practice seeks to question the relationship to the ownership of everyday environment. This image is from the island of Izu Oshima and a water curtain on the side. Okay, next, later on in the night, we went to Nun Gallery for their project From Kingdom to Crown, drawing on hermetic metaphysical systems as the mapping of a generative process. From Kingdom to Crown began with an installation work and sound performance by Brendan John Phillip, who's just becoming more and more submerged. Audio from Brendan's performance was processed through a spring reverb built into Nun's disused elevator shaft there by Danny Brady and Nikolai Sim. The sound was then re-recorded and looped through the reverberation effect and played back into the gallery until the signal took on a resonant tone reflective of the gallery itself. It's quite, scary. So on Saturday morning, we all went to the Anteroom for a DIY electronics workshop with run and designed by Brett Ryan, you can just see there. The Magneti was a kit set that participants soldered together, contained a coil of copper wire to pick up the electromagnetic fields, a receiver amplifier to boost the wee buzzes and pops, and then a headphone amplifier, so at the end we were all walking around and listening to anything and everything. This is Erica Sklinar's project, Surveillance Cradle Tests. So her helium balloon sculpture was at each project during Storm Channels and had, you can see a little camera there, recording, basically watching, recording and sending data from each event to a live stream. And then we went up to the Manor, still on Saturday. So the afternoon started with a session called Reverence Circuit, with 4 performances that presented a selection of experimental, electroacoustic and closed listening sound events. The emphasis was on collaboration through sound, image, material and process, which carried on to the night, which was then became Club 6. So we pretty much danced the night away to a sort of series of DJs, dark wave, techno, bass heavy textures, and dance tracks, and pretty much to the visuals of Lady Laserlight as well. So the next day, Sunday, we all went to Savoy de Lacey. This project was called Work Time 79 in reference to Rihanna's song. This was actually Savoy de Lacey's final show, as you know, Watani has since left Dunedin. And then the final project was Actions and Reactions, held at YYY. This video and live sound installation was a really poetic, calm, generous and kind of rejuvenating finish to the end of Storm Channels. So it was a pretty action-packed sort of weekend. Thank you.